Evening, Bella.
I always like that when I have
To kids. And this time around, you'd remember that about a week or two ago, Dr. Beth and I had a conversation here where she mentioned that she's come up with an essay competition for children to keep them busy and to also expand their knowledge on COVID-19, as most of them are still at home. And so she asked for people to send emails, and a number of them actually sent emails. On Saturday, she started with the first batch of kids between 3 to 8 years, and we also had 9 to 13 years. And they took turns in reading their essay on COVID-19 and how it has affected them as individuals, as children, and also how it has affected their family. And we got some winners. And so today we're going to speak to some of them. We have Dr. Beth on standby, and we'll be speaking to her shortly. So I have, first of all, Naomi Mensah, and she is the winner for the 3 to 8 year old category for the essay competition on COVID-19. She lives in Maryland, USA. And we're hoping that her mother could join us, but unfortunately that didn't happen. But also we've been joined by Andriela Vandira, and she entered the competition all the way from Zimbabwe, and she has her mother joining us as well. And so we'll be speaking to both of them shortly. We also had James Bonsu, who is a 6-year-old finalist, and he won $25. And then Lady Efia Ajo, but you call her, well, she's Ago. Pardon me, Lady Efia Ago, and she will also be joining with her mother. So we have Anita here, who's the mother of Lady Efia. We'll see if we can quickly get Lady to rejoin the competition. But let's start off. Let me admit Lady quickly, because she's been trying to connect with us for a while. But there we have Naomi Mensah. Congratulations. Can you hear me, Naomi?
Yeah.
Okay. How are you doing? You don't seem excited. I want to see you excited. Tell me about the competition. How did you hear about it? And hi, Mommy.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Good to have you both. You're live on TV3 in Ghana. And I want to start with Naomi Mensah. Naomi, how did you hear about the competition?
Well, my grandmother told my mother about the competition.
Okay.
And my mother told me, and I thought,
And you were excited about it?
yeah.
Tell me why. Is it something you've been following? And I'm talking about COVID-19. Is it something you've been following since you came home?
I thought I'd do it because I was pretty bored during quarantine. So I was like, it sounds like a pretty fun challenge. So I did it.
And it was fun, right? Let me come to your mom. Mommy, so when you told her about the competition, what was her reaction? Was she nervous about how she'd get information to write her essay and all of that?
No, I think she was just excited. She already talks about her feelings about the quarantine and being out of school and doing distance learning. So she was able to easily articulate that and write it down. It was just a matter of putting it on paper, but she was very excited.
Okay, so that means you didn't really have any inputs as to what she wrote for her essay?
No, it was all her input, just her talking about when she found out about COVID-19 and how it affected her not being able to go to school, and all the work that her teacher did to make it a smooth transition for them to distance learning. So it was all of her input.
I see. Naomi, congratulations. Quickly before I go to the other kids. So how do you feel about COVID-19 and the fact that you're home, you don't get to go to school? Tell me about it.
Well, I'm pretty upset about it because now I have to call my friends instead of seeing them face to face and playing on the playground and being at school and working with them. So
Yeah.
mostly sometimes when we get on the phone, we'll play a game.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about quarantine.
Yeah. Is that all getting boring for you?
Yeah.
I can imagine. Let me bring Andriela in, and I want to hear from her as well. Hi, Andriela. And hold on, Naomi, don't go. We'll come back to you later. Andriela, how are you?
Hi, thank you.
Congratulations as well. I thought I saw your mom with you briefly.
Yes, she was here.
Okay, but anyway, congratulations. Maybe later mommy can join us. But how did you also hear about the competition?
Well, my teacher told my mom about it. Then I was so nervous and I thought I wouldn't make it to the finalists, but then I made it.
But why were you nervous?
I was so shy that I wouldn't make it.
Okay, but you've been following the pandemic for a while, right?
Yeah.
How has it affected you? How do you feel about coronavirus?
Well, I'm very sad that I'm no more going to school, and I no more go out to pizza and no more go to my friend's house, and instead I call her on my phone, and I no more go to church. They're not allowing more than 50 people at church, so we don't go to church.
That must suck, right? So that means you put all that in your essay?
Yes.
Did mommy help you write it?
No, but I asked her to help me with the rhyming. Then she said, "You already did a great job. Let's send it like that."
Woohoo! That's nice. So where's mommy? Because she was sitting next to you. I wish I could talk to her as well. Oh, she's standing across.
Right over here.
Is mommy shy?
I don't know.
Anyway, hi mommy. Maybe when she's ready, we'll talk to her. Oh, there she is. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm well, thank you.
Well, I know we're trying to connect with you on the other line, but that didn't happen, so it's fine. But congratulations. Yes. How do you feel about Andriella and how far she's come in the competition?
You know, we give her a nickname here. We call her the chatterbox.
Oh,
so she's always asking and talking and asking and talking. So yeah, I just feel that her true colors are now coming up. I really am grateful for the opportunity.
But that's lovely, and thank you for allowing her to take part in the competition as well. Stay on the line. We'll come to you briefly. Let me go to Lady Efia Ago-Boateng. Hi, lady. Let me see if I can unmute. Lady, can you hear me? Lady, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi. Yes. How are you?
I'm fine.
How old are you, lady?
5 years.
You are 5. Tell me what you know about coronavirus. Lady Efia, can you hear me?
Hello.
Tell me what you know about coronavirus. How are you feeling? Because you haven't gone to school in a long time, right?
Yes.
Is it boring?
Yes.
It's boring, eh? So you wish you could go to school?
Yes.
Okay, let me bring Anita. I believe you are the mother of Efia, right? Let me just bring Anita in. Hi, Anita. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, please, I can.
Okay, just to cross-check, you are the mother of Lady Efia Ago-Boateng?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
So tell me about her. She's very young, 5 years, and she entered a competition and actually made some strides. How easy or difficult was it?
Okay, it wasn't difficult doing that because I realized that since the pandemic started, she and her little sister get enthused, especially when you put on a mask.
Okay.
The first thing that comes to mind when they see you in a mask is coronavirus. With all these adverts, wash your hands, avoid shaking, don't touch your face, don't. So immediately I happened to be on a WhatsApp platform with Dr. Sewa, a mental health advocacy platform. So when I saw it, I said, okay, this is a nice opportunity for her to express her thoughts. So I engaged her by asking comprehensive questions.
Okay.
And I allowed her to put it down. Afterwards, I compiled it into a poem for her.
Okay.
So she could read what she has written.
Does she have
submitted.
Does she have her poem with her?
Yes, she does.
Oh, Lady Efia, if you have your poem, can you just read a little bit of it for us?
Yes.
Open your mouth. Open your mouth.
Lady?
Hello.
Okay, so we're listening to you, Lady Efia. Read your poem for us, just a few lines, okay?
Okay. At first, it felt very fun and easy to stay home.
but not anymore. I have not gone to school for too long, and I miss my friends and teachers.
Aww.
At home, I continue to learn, but it is not the same as in school. It is very boring, and I have a lot of work to do. Sometimes I play with my sister and try to teach her, but that is also very hard because my sister won't listen to me. I just want Corona to go away so that I can go to the playground and have fun with all my friends. And I hope we all can have our normal life back.
Amen to that. Woo! Lady Afia, that's so cute. And you should see how mommy is so excited. I can imagine how proud you were when your daughter was reading this. But Anita, I'll come back to you and Lady Afia Gbobuating shortly. Okay, let me just go to Nana Bonsu and let me unmute you so I can hear from you as well. His actual name is Jason Bonsu. Hi, Jason. How are you, young man? Jason, hold on. I'm trying to unmute your sound so that I can have you join in the conversation as well. Aw. Jason, can you hear me? Hello, Jason? Oh, I really needed Jason to speak as well. But it looks like the unmute button isn't working. Jason, hold on. I'll come back to you shortly. Okay, yes, I have you now. Hi, Jason. How are you?
I'm fine.
Congratulations as well. You won how much? $25? We are sharing, you know. We're going to share. But how did you also hear about the competition?
My father told me.
Your father? Okay, so what did you write about? Don't worry, you don't have to read it. Just tell me about it.
How COVID-19 has impacted my life?
Okay, so how has it impacted your life?
I can't go to school. I can't go to church. I'm always in the house. I miss my friends in school
Oh,
and church.
I can imagine. But do you at least talk to them on phone sometimes?
No, I don't have their numbers.
You don't have their numbers. Do you see them when you go online to study? Because I'm sure you study with your teachers online, right?
No.
Oh, you don't do that as well? Okay, no problem. Who is there? Is that mommy or daddy?
Daddy.
Mommy says you should say daddy. I heard that. Tell mommy I heard that. But anyway, I wish I could speak to one of your parents. That's why I'm asking. So is anybody ready to talk to us on behalf of Jason? Auntie Joyce.
Oh, I'm here.
Don't worry. Okay, mommy. So tell us, how was it like preparing Jason for the essay?
In fact, it was the daddy who prepared him. Daddy was around. At that time, I wasn't around. So daddy did all the preparation and everything.
Okay. And how do you feel about how far he's come?
I am very, very happy.
Yeah?
I don't know how to express it. Seeing my child go this far, it means a lot. It means a lot. And I'm proud of him.
Absolutely. Now, Jason, if you want to change something about coronavirus, if you get the chance to tell God and the doctors to do something about coronavirus, what will you say?
Tell God to make the virus go away so I can see my friends in churches again.
Amen to that. We are praying that God will listen to your prayers. Dr. Beth, I'll come to you shortly, but let me just go back to Naomi and her mom and ask her as well. Naomi?
Yeah.
Okay, so at this point, what message do you have for the doctors and for your teachers as well? Have you thought about it? Okay, let's say if you're saying a prayer to God, what will you tell him about coronavirus?
I'd probably say hopefully the virus will go away.
Yeah. So you can go back to school, right?
Yes, I want them to go back to school and see their friends and learn again.
What's your favorite subject in school, by the way?
Math.
Oh, it's math. Okay. That's interesting. Let me come back to Andriella. Andriella, what about you? What do you want to change about coronavirus?
Mostly, I want to change everything about coronavirus.
Really? So if you were a doctor, what would you do?
I'd probably search on the internet a few medical stuff. Then I would find a cure how to help the people with coronavirus and stop the spread.
Oh, Mrs. Naomi Vandira, I'll come to you soon, okay? I just want to find out from the kids what they make. Oh, and I've lost Lady Efiago again, but I'll see if we can reconnect with her. Her mom is still on. But now let's come to Dr. Betha Sewa Ayi. And she's been all smiles the whole time we've been speaking to the children. I can just imagine how excited you were when they were reading their essays to you. What's the feeling like, Dr. Betha?
It was a joyful feeling, and I think the judges and all of us, we started getting happy as soon as the entries started coming in. Of course, that day was special, but it was just nice, one, looking at the number of people who turned in their essays, how excited they were, and the fact that apparently they've been watching TV3, at least those in Ghana. They talked about watching us every morning, and so they knew. I was surprised by how much they knew. And of course, the degree of emotions was interesting. Almost all of them were very unhappy and upset. But the nice thing was some of them had found an opportunity out of that. Some were giving their fathers haircuts. Some had started a farm. Some talked about the fact that it had improved the technology platform in Ghana. And overall, I was quite impressed, and of course, I'm very happy for the finalists. So
definitely,
it's been a very interesting experience for us.
So, what is this the first batch of winners? How does it work?
So these are the 3 to 8 year olds, and then there were 5 winners in the 9 to 12-year-old category. And then this Saturday we would look at the 13 to 19-year-old, which was extremely hard to make because there were over 60 of them, so many of them with very outstanding essays. So it was a very difficult decision coming up with the final list.
And we can't wait because I know that there's another session happening this Saturday.
Right.
Okay, we'll hold on with that information and speak to the parents quickly before we move on. Naomi Mensah's mom, okay, Lady Efiago is back. I'll speak to her shortly. Hi, Mrs. Mensah, but if I may ask, how have you been protecting your family during this period?
We've been pretty much quarantined since March, and thankfully I'm able to telework. So I've been able to be home and still work while they were doing their distance learning. And that will continue through almost, I think now January. So we just learned that they'll still doing distance learning full time when school starts in the fall. And so just that, and making sure that we're not going around people and making sure that they have their mask. And
okay, what about you, Anita? So how have you also been protecting your family? Okay, Anita, you can go.
Okay. Yes. So as much as possible, they are mostly indoors, but in front of my house because they live with my elder sister.
Okay.
And she is a PA, so she lives on a hospital compound. So we have placed Veronica buckets around so that before anybody enters the house, you would have to wash your hands.
Yeah.
And as much as possible, they are inside the room, except once, maybe an hour a day, they walk about. That's all.
Okay, that's good then. Lady Efiago, you are welcome back, my dear. So, if you are saying a prayer to God today, what will you tell him about coronavirus? What should he do? Lady, can you hear me, lady?
Yes.
Okay, so let's say a prayer to God right now about coronavirus. What do you want to tell God? Lady.
To stop killing people.
He should stop killing people. Oh, but it's not God that is killing people.
Yes.
This is so cute. Okay, but you want to pray so that people will stop dying from coronavirus, right?
Yes.
That's good. That's good. And we pray that God listens to our prayers.
And actually, there is a prayer they say at home.
Okay.
Every evening before they sleep, she and her little sister, they say a prayer about
Okay.
coronavirus.
Is it something they recite? Can I ask her to recite it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Lady, say the prayer.
Lady, say the prayer for us. Lady, we are listening to you. Okay, lady is not ready, eh? Let's move on to Jason. Okay, go on, lady.
God, Jesus, going Jesus.
Lady, are you done?
Yes.
Amen, amen, amen to that. Okay, Jason, where's mommy? I want to find out how mommy has also been taking care of you. So, mommy, you can speak from us from the little corner you are in.
All right. Jason has two siblings that he is always home with. And in fact, we haven't received visitors in our home. So they've not been going out too. We always keep them indoors since the pandemic started. And we're making sure they wash their hands. They try to prevent anything that I don't allow them to go out. In fact, they don't go out. So,
okay.
And people who come into, we make sure they observe all the protocols. They want to enter the house. I make sure you have your face mask on, and then it is, yes, in the porch.
Okay.
So when you come and you don't have one, we give that one to you. You apply before you enter.
Okay, that's good then. That's actually good. Quick one before I go on a break. Let me have Mrs. Nomsa Vandira come in as well. A little advice for parents on how they can protect their children. It's something you've been doing and how you want to advise other parents to do same as well.
From my side, trying to protect the family, mainly because the father from this side is an essential worker. Yeah, he is always going out every day. So we really try as much as we can when he comes back that he sanitizes his hands, he washes his hands before interaction with the kids. So I think that's where, as parents, we really need to tighten our screws there to say, if one of us or both of us have to go out, we need to make sure that we protect the kids.
All right.
We need to make sure, yeah. So I think that's a point that we really need to take much precaution on.
All right.
So that we don't expose them to whatever we'll be facing when we're going to work.
Okay. Thank you so much. And congratulations to all of you again. Great job. And we hope that there'll be more competitions that you can win from. And so at this point, I'm going to say bye to all of you. And thank you so much, Dr. Bertha Sewa-Ayi, for this amazing job. My time is up. I have to go. But in the course of the week, we'll give more details as to how people can also join in on the essay reading competition and probably watch the other children who are yet to read their essays as well. So Naomi, Jason, Lady Efia, Andriella, all of you, fantastic job. And congratulations. Oh, Ebenezer Bonsu has been on the line. I'm sorry we couldn't get to speak to you, Eben. But thank you for these brilliant kids that you've given us. And Dr. Bertha, we'll talk to you again, God willing, tomorrow. And so all the best to all of you and bye. And yes, so that's the essay competition that saw the 5-year-olds and 8-year-olds also win. And hopefully tomorrow or later in the week, we'll get to speak to the other winners as well. This is an initiative by Dr. Bertha and her other doctors as well. So let's take a quick